This is the Home-Based Childcare course by Sheila Riddle-Leach. It's quite a colourful PDF document, because I'm reading it as a PDF. And it's quite interesting. It's got colours on it, blue, orange. It's got numbers on it, which is good because I'm a heuristic learner. Let's see what the introduction says. So it just says that working from home is a career choice. Many people at different points want to do it. It's a fun, enjoyable journey. It's essential people are home births that love children. They need to have an understand how children develop and learn, and how they can keep safe, healthy, and well cared for. By studying the qualification, it'll enable you to have confidence and certainty in a professional environment. So it says just have fun. So the book is created in different areas. So it's got its learning outcomes at each chapter. There's an assessment criteria. There's also keywords that'll help you out. There's also a reflective practice, which just means keeping a record of things or bringing to light things that are subconscious, so you can practice your skills. It looks at the setting, what setting are you in, real life scenarios, and then activities, find out more, and links to the early years foundation stages that's set up for children, with assessment links to cash, any discussion points, and what the author is saying, and useful resources. Okay, so the second paragraph on the first page is just discussing building a portfolio. As you go through each learning outcome, you're going to build a portfolio or file of work items such as policies, procedures, activities plans, routines, assignments set up by the tutors. These are evidence to say that you're working on things. The evidence can be scanned, it could be in a computer generated issue, it should be in A4 folders to show. Now on the second page we have quite a nice heading, which is for chapter 1. And chapter 1 is basically saying that we're going to talk about the laws, the legislation and laws and the regulation in relation to looking after children at home. And in this chapter we're going to learn 3 things. The first thing is the legislation that's relevant to childcare at home. The summary of what that legislation guideline relates to, i.e. some is predominantly health and safety, others is the safeguarding, then the protection of welfare of children, equality, diversity and inclusion. Number 3, understanding the role of regulatory bodies in relation to home-based care. So these are the 3 learning outcomes. It really just discusses in this first chapter, in the first paragraph, that it's important in your career to make sure that you're organised and you keep up to date with legislation and developments in childcare. You need to modify your practice with the changing laws, which is really important. And those are acts laid out by Parliament. You just really need to know how it impacts your work as a professional and your responsibility at the end. There's a large number of relevant legislations, laws and guidelines, some of which are quite old. Others have been updated and replaced by the Sex Discrimination Act, for example, has been replaced by the Equalities Act, and there's all sorts of legislation. There's then the Children's Act, which is really important. That's become law. It's a significant part on children's rights, and it covers all sorts of things, from staying healthy, staying safe, enjoying achieve. So these issues must be relevant in their environment, making a positive contribution, achieving economic well-being.